Well, a man needs more than one shave a day. So, someone said I eat too much. I didn't take an insult to that. I do. But I don't gain weight. I haven't gained. I've lost 44 pounds. But however, what I've done before is literally locked myself up. What's that I hear out there? Oh, that's something. It's something. I'm blowing Bubba J out here. Hi, Bubba J! Bubba J. So I've locked myself up literally with no food. Or actually, you don't have to do that. Just don't have any food available in your home. Ask a relative to come get your transportation. That includes for myself. Starting up on the biggest thing I have for transportation is my 2000 E150 van. So I have to go ahead and let my son or daughter take that for 3 or 4 days. I don't think that's going to work out because I got legs, and if that don't work, I got arms to crawl down to get some fast food. Well, let's see. Here's what I got. And I've attained this stuff through careful planning or just pure good luck. I've not stolen any of this stuff, no. I don't believe in that. Everyone is outside today. I got the kiddos over there across the fence. I love my children. I love children. I love, being. I have had 4 children. 2 of them have passed on, and that's a long story. See, that's what causes me to eat too. A lot. I guess I'm thinking about my 2 sons, my brother, my dad, my mother, all of them. So I know how to do it. You get all the food out of your house, including the cats, the dogs, the rats, the bugs. That's food. Grubs. See, that's the problem. I know how to find food. I am a opportunist when it comes to survival. I call it thriving. I don't survive. I thrive, baby. I can be out in the desert and have a smorgasbord out there. I'll have a fire going and I'll be roasting me some big ass scorpions. Yes, you eat the poison too. You do. That poison has got medicinal purposes. It does. It's great for pain. Small amounts though. Then I'll be roasting a sidewinder. Sidewinder? What sidewinder? Isn't that my weed eater? We talking about my sidewinder. No, dodo bird. Talking about a snake. A sidewinder. I think it's a species of rattlesnake. I might be wrong. So I'll be roasting him on the fire. How are you going to catch him? I will lure him with these eyes. I will hypnotize him. He will come to me and then that's fast muscle twitch. He won't even know what hit him. I'll have him behind the neck. Twist his head off. Save the venom in case I need it for pain. Just very small amounts of venom. Oh my God! And you got what you need right there. You got 2 syringes, the fangs. You got the venom. Now, mind you, this is why this is not made for kids, because kids are impressionable. Some adults too are stupid. They haven't grown up. I'm not saying inject yourself with snake venom. However, in small doses, they use it all the time. Medical science. I personally know how to do it. No, I'm not a doctor. No. I'm better than a doctor. I'm a freaking mad scientist. I was going to say the word. I'm a forking mad scientist. Forking. I'll say forking all I want to. You fork. Father mucker. Come and get me, YouTube, please. Father mucker. Oh, you're impressionable. Now you're going to start saying Father mucker. And your daddy is going to knock you across the room. Oh, boy. We know that you meant beep, 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 and not furthermoker. So I will thrive out there in the desert. I'll be catching hares. No, not nose hairs. Oh. I'll tell you an extreme way to, now this will be survival. I personally can survive 2 weeks with no water, no food, in any kind of climate. I'm going to tell you how. How? I don't even need any tools. You can use your imagination, but I'll tell you, people have done it. I can do it if I need to. As Jesus said, you have to eat your own flesh. Okay, that's one clue. So you cut off the fat that you don't usually, the stored fat on your arms, your legs, just a little bit. You don't have a knife? Well, obviously there's a sharp stone somewhere, right? Could be that there's a bottle. You're at a beach and there's a broken bottle. That's a perfect cutting tool. Do I have to tell you how to freaking do? You don't have to be your mama and your papa and tell you how to freaking do everything, you furthermunker. Fork you! Fork you! That's not anger, baby. That's intensity. See this right here, my hawk? Because I am the hawk. I am the eagle and the hawk. Yes, I am. And this is my intensity. I have not trimmed this in 7 years, baby. 7 years. So, yeah, starting to get some gray in there, huh? When I get older. So, I can survive when I need to. Thriving would be not having to eat my own flesh or drink my own urine. Okay, you can drink a small amounts of urine, okay, just to survive. So I can survive with my own supply for an easy 2 weeks. Now, if I had water, this 265-pound doughboy here, I can survive 2 months easy with just water. I will be cutting, what are these things called? Your freaking bat wings. Those bat wings are very nutritious. And yes, I've attained bat wings from drinking 2 times a week. Screwing up my metabolism, and I'm reversing that now. So it'll be 2 months here shortly. The 21st of this month will be 2 months. No alcohol and no other toxic substances. In fact, my prescription medication, it's a beautiful chain reaction. It's going too. All that shit's going. In fact, I very rarely take blood pressure medicine. Yeah. So now Dr. Blues will be here to diagnose whatever's ailing you. So look forward to that. Now, Dr. Blues is a doctor. He's not a certified doctor. He's just a mad scientist, kind of like the guy on Back from the Future. The professor guy. What's his name? I don't know. But yeah, Dr. Blues will be with us later on. And my brother, my brother Hibiscus. My brother Hibiscus will be here. My cousin, or my unc Simone Papa Poopa, and his wife is Higgapickapotamai Gracie O'Malley. That's her full, we got all these hyphenated names today. You got to have a hyphenated names. You got to have a name with 50 words, right? Titles like, my name is Abdul Hagapukapatamai Saul Wakabaga Hukatuka Wakadoodle Doo. I'm out of here. I got I've been working in the forge this morning. But by the way, if you want to know why the live stream ended, the world ended and you don't even know about it, do you? My phone died. Yes, it's an old phone. It is 7 years old, kind of like the hawk. That does hurt. My mother used to do this with her wig and her real hair. She had beautiful hair, curly hair, but she wasn't happy with it. She didn't know how to freaking use coloring and dye because she thought that was going to kill her. She was a paranoid schizophrenic, my mother. Ooh! Head up over there. Oh. Yeah. I tried to help her, but every time I did, she brought me down. She was an anchor you just want to cut loose from the fucking boat. She was a siren that you just want to shut the fork up. Yeah. Rest in peace, Mama. March 8th, 2017. And she cursed herself. She said she was cursed. She did curse herself every day. Yet she wished the whole world was just like her. If everyone in the whole world was like your mother, it'd be a perfect world. No. All the superpowers of the world would be self-destructing themselves over and over again. They were like my mother. Yeah, how can you didn't have a forking mother like me, Bubba. If you want to come over here, I'll tell you where I live. You come over here, we'll meet in a inconspicuous place because you feel intimidated with my spiritual, I'll just say hoodoo. I do hoodoo. Yeah, hoodoo. Hoodoo is healthful. It's helpful and it's healthy. It's not something that begins with a V. No. It's not black magic. And it's not like the Christians who pray for you in a negative way and wish hell and damnation on you, and they use their large print Bible to beat you into submission. We'll have a little fun with that. I do have a 40-pound large print Bible somewhere around here. So these preachers you see that are really built and strong, because they walk around, they carry that Bible everywhere. Oh, later on, I have an 18 million track mind. Like, you know, you probably have heard it. If you've heard the term, if you're my age, 8-track mind. That probably came around in the 60s when an 8-track player came out. Because the 8-track mind is like someone who changes at the spur of the mind, and say the sperm of the moment. You know, think about it. Birth control. What can we call it? Natty Daddy. Natty Daddy would be one birth control. Papa Stopper. Papa Stopper. Or embryo. Where do I come up with this shit, baby? I'm funny. Embryo, Papa Stopper, Natty Daddy. It goes on and on. I just mine. Yeah. By the way, I did get a IQ test here. My IQ is 211, and I'm not a high school graduate. I skipped school to go to the library. I am not faking. I'm not telling a lie. I went to the library because I hated all the punks, the bullies. And that ended when I took out this punk that was a black belt, and I gave him excruciating pain and dislocated his knee. As I got pissed off, he kept kicking my books out of my hands when I was carrying them, right? Because I didn't have a book sack, a book bag, or whatever. All my books and everything went flying. Everyone was laughing. So one day he went to go attempt that. And my fast twitch muscles are extremely fast. You know who Bruce Lee is? Well, that's how fast I am. I'm not kidding you. I'll show you sometime. I'm not threatening you or anything. I'm going to show you by breaking stuff with my hands, or how fast I can move when I need to. Does it hurt? Hell yeah. At my age it does. You know, when I was in my 20s, no. So I am a black belt in Taekwondo. Yes, I am. So I am basically a lethal weapon if I need to be. And I am instantaneously, my ears, my sense of smell, my eyes. I have several senses, not 5 senses, more. Intuition. So if I feel like there's going to be a threat to myself or others around me, I'm already ready. I'm ready. And it's nice to have weapons, an edge weapon of some kind, especially if you have multiple attackers, you know, because to be honest with you, even if you're proficient with Taekwondo, and at my age, at 64, people on drugs that weigh 120 pounds, they're like little honey badgers. You know what a honey badger is, right? They're the most badass creature in the freaking planet. Ain't not too many things that can kill or defeat a honey badger because his tenacity. He's got all kinds. He's got his teeth, his claws. He's got chemical weapons. He's got glands that it can excrete stuff that's so toxic that if it gets in your eyes, you might be permanently blinded. I think it's interesting. So I do carry. I go out. I carry a pea shooter, if you know what that is, with me. I'm allowed by the law to do so. Here's one I carry right here, and I love it because, you know, I've got real firearms, but this is not considered a firearm. This is a Pieta pepper box baby, and it's a 6-shot single action, and you can't even buy these anymore. They weigh about 3 pounds loaded, and I've got it loaded, as you can see in there, with 6 pieces of soft lead per barrel. Okay, that's a 3-inch barrel. No barrel needed. And it's extremely powerful. You're talking about 6 .38 caliber projectile, 6 per shot, right? Coming out at the same speed of a .38 caliber revolver, okay? So basically it's like a little hand shotgun. Very effective. You could take your 9mm that shoots your 40, your 45. The list goes on and on. You can take that and keep it. I've learned that something like this is the ultimate defense weapon. The first thing I do if I'm under attack, and I've learned this, I won't tell you where, but I learned this from the pros, is you take cover. Cover is when projectiles will most likely not hit you. Camouflage is like I can disappear. Like if I want to, my 265 pounds in a crowd, totally disappear. You won't even see me anymore. You won't even see me. Even AI wouldn't see me because I am the artness of camouflage and deception if I need it. Not to hurt people, to be narcissistic, no, to thrive, to survive, to help those around me. Done it before. Damn right. I used to work for a national entity, indirectly, not directly. I subbed under a badass, I won't say the name, a badass company that worked for the United States government. And did that for 3 years, and I did surveillance and helped our country fight terrorism. Yeah. All that's declassified, so it doesn't matter. But I'm not going to tell you because I don't want this to link. I don't want this to give anyone an advantage to hurt others. I don't want to give them any brownie points, in other words. And you have to really be careful what you say, what you do. And I slip sometimes. I slip. Just because you have the recipe, if you totally obliviate yourself or the world or even the universe, doesn't mean you're going to use it. But you don't want to give out those secrets. Now, mind you, I'm exaggerating, okay? But however, there are extraterrestrials, yes, entities that are, shall I say, you probably think I'm nuts. They're going to come pick me up. The guys in a white van with the white coats and the white butterfly nets are going to pick me up, put me in a van, take me down there to the mental hospital, put me in a round room and asked me to find the little green man in the corner. This is my dry sense of humor. It's so dry that desert sand tastes like a milkshake. That's how dry my humor is, baby. Big Bart will be here later on, too. Big Bart. Now, I got to find he's got to find his cowboy hat. Big Bart couldn't sit in the chair without it hitting back here, so he cut it in half. All right, I am not wasting. I did not waste over 20 minutes. I enjoy learning from myself, to myself. I learn from others. I love doing these live streams. I should have done this months ago, but I will be doing quite a bit today, and you'll be singing the Yak-a-Doodle, and you'll probably be laughing the Yak-a-Doodle Dandy.